Hello. How you doing? Missed you so much. Welcome back again. This is Bias and Unbiased. I'm Sanjay,
I'm Sonia.
and today we will be discussing a very interesting topic of stupid things that we were forced to do in high school that don't make sense.
In high
Not
school,
even
but
high school,
even
in
in
school
primary,
generally, even in primary, especially in primary.
especially in primary.
Yeah, like, what's the point?
Actually, hata hiyo nimekumbuka saa hizi. One of mine was like the Monto thing.
Oh my gosh, I had
The Monto.
forgotten. Ah.
I don't know whether I was in class 6, class
Mm-hmm.
7 hapo. And then sasa the Monto that we had was mayai.
Mayai?
Yes.
Mayai how?
Like eggs. If
Uh-huh.
you speak in like mother tongue,
Mm-hmm.
okay, if ulienda CDF.
Oh, sisi ilikuwa like if you speak in Kiswahili.
Kwetu ilikuwa ni mother tongue, like if you do mother tongue, because that school I was at that time, we used to like people used do it ushago, people used to talk nini sana sana mother tongue.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're doing mother tongue, you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to do sijui Swahili, sijui we are supposed to do Swahili on Friday, then these
Yeah.
other days on we speak English. Sijui what I said,
Mm-hmm.
nikapewa mayai. Najua hiyo ni ile mayai yenye
The rotten eggs.
yes,
Uh-huh.
those ones.
And then what do you do with
Ikavunjikia
them?
kwa mafuko.
Oh, you put
You're
them in
supposed
your...
to you're supposed to stay with it
Uh-huh.
until another person like use mother tongue so that you can pass it over
So
to
you hold
them.
on to it like
You
this.
stay with it however you want
You
to.
put it in your desk. You stay with it.
You stay with it
However you want.
Yes. So mine was in the pocket, and then sijui who touched me, or who like I don't know what happened, and then ikavunjikia kwa mfuko.
My
Oh my god!
goodness.
And then I had to, because imevunjika, you're supposed to replace it.
So you're going to buy a good egg to replace a rotten one.
You can also replace it with a rotten egg, but we
But
didn't.
why will you
Since
get a rotten egg?
we didn't even have the chickens.
Oh, you had to buy a
Me, I don't remember why nilitoa wapi. I don't know, but it was so weird. Na ile ya kuvaa hadi ati I am a,
Yes, we
you
had
tell
that
me.
one.
I don't know how to
It
speak
was
in English.
like a sack ama hii material ya tent.
You
And then
wear.
it's written, I am a language breaker. Please don't be like me. Nini nini. Ah,
Yote
and
ilikuwa unajua sijui kuongea Kizungu.
and then it was dirty. And people were being told, if you can make it dirty, make it as dirty as
That's
possible.
possible. Okay,
Hey,
that was
hey.
so weird. So saizi we are trying to teach our kids wajue Kikuyu, or like if you're Kamba or whatever,
The mother
your mother
tongue.
tongue, and
But there's
hiyo
still
time
some
ilikuwa
people
no
who are
don't.
like, like mkienda ushago, huyu hajui Kiswahili, she only speaks English.
Siku hizi
Me, I'm telling
siku
you
hizi
that
standards
thing.
has changed.
Yeah, that thing used to freak me out. Like, I was really treading the day I would have to wear that thing. Imagine I was able to, unless nimesahau, I was able to go through that school without wearing that thing. Yeah.
Mi nilivaa hiyo ya mayai. Oh my lord, I think that was the first time and the last one.
There was a boy in our class, yani he just used to wear it like
All the time ni
all
kama
the
ilikuwa
time.
yake.
It's like it was his. Alafu unajua hiyo time sasa break time ikifika, you mkorada ili you look for someone in another class so that you can leave your class, because if it's in your class you have a higher possibility of wearing it than when it's in another class.
Yeah.
Those things. Something else that was so dumb. And that's why I think I eat fast till today. In my not my first, my second primary school, like how at lunchtime, after lunch, there are some people who have to clean the hall. So every time they used to say, the last 3 people to finish eating will wipe the tables and sweep the hall. I am telling you, if you will come lunchtime, everybody struggle is real. You don't want to be the last three.
I
The last three will wipe the tables and sweep the hall.
would always like be the last one. But
Eh?
okay, I am a moody eater.
Mhm.
Sometimes I eat fast. Other times I'll eat for like an hour. So I think ingekuwa too balanced.
There were some people who were never lucky. There was this girl, she used to be called Njeri. Aki, she used to try so hard. Yani, hadi unamwangalia hivi you're like, oh, ipole. But she used to try and eat fast. Amejaza chakula, but she will still be the last. You even wonder, why are you still trying at this point?
I know, like just be cool.
Be cool, you're still going to do it.
Be just cutesy and eat your food.
Yeah.
Because either way, my love,
You're still going to be the last.
that was so bad.
Yeah, till this day, I eat my food really fast.
It was so bad. What else was weird?
Something that was weird also
Mm.
was standing up
Mm.
when the teacher walks in class.
Like a god.
Like, mwalimu akiingia hivi kwa mlango, nyinyi wote.
Good morning, teacher. You were supposed to greet the teacher.
Us, we just used to stand and then we wait for them to greet us.
It wasn't like the teacher comes in and then you stand up and you greet her.
We used just to stand up and then wait for her to address us and tell us to sit down.
Then you can sit down.
And then there's those teachers who used to come, they find you standing, they greet you, they won't tell you to sit down, and you can't sit unless you're told to sit. And then they start asking questions, you'll only sit down after you answer
your question. Aki, primary. Oh my lord, I hope you guys changed.
Hey.
We used to see them like to God.
And then there was, I don't know if it was a curse. Maybe it was a curse in the schools I used to go to. Was your social studies teacher a good one, or you hated them?
I hated social studies.
So you didn't like the teacher, obviously.
I didn't have a problem with it, especially the last one I had. The one I remember was so boring, and I didn't understand anything. I think pia mimi ni wale watu, if the ground setting ni mbaya nitanini. So ile time yenye tulianza kusoma social studies, mwalimu mwenye alifunza social studies wa kwanza sikuwa nashika anything. Kuna time CRE nilipata 21 alafu social studies 19.
Out of that, social studies out of 60. I don't know. It's like social studies teachers were sent from, I don't know from where. Let me not Chomea. Maybe we have social studies teachers around there. I'm telling you, there's no social studies teacher that I met or that I interacted with or that was my teacher that was good.
The last one I was, the class 8 one, he was very cool. But the problem with him, I used to think it's weird. Like alikuwa nakatia madem. Like the way he used to talk.
By the way, even I remember one who was also the same kind of way. Like you will think, oh, this guy is cool. Anakuja, like when you were in class 5, he'll come. Like, oh, guys, I'm waiting for you in class 6. I'm waiting for you in class 6. Let me tell you what happened when we went to class 6. We thought, this teacher is so cool. He's always calling us to come to class 6. Let me tell you, Maina. Okay. Do you know we used to be beaten in the nyash? And then to make it worse, this teacher used to tell us to touch our toes. When you touch your toes, hatuwezi kaza. You touch your toes, then uchapwe. The first time we did an exam with him, it's like we failed the whole class. So he took us to another field in the backside of the school. The first vibocals, mwiname, like he was beating you, the amount of strokes, umebakisha ndio ufikishe 60. So even if umepata 58, you still have some strokes. Umefika sijui nini, you still have some strokes. So now, in short, everybody was going to be beaten. Because nobody got 60.
So imagine maybe 19.
Especially map work. Okay. So first, now he was beating. Akona kamutaratara. The first vibocals tukaambiwa touch your toes. I'm telling you, I touched my toes, and then he's using a stick. Hey, karibu hivi. I was hit. Acha nimepata goosebumps. Aligonga ya kwanza hivi, I fell down. Tell me, that was not it. I was told again, touch again. was beaten the second one. After that, we're told to do press ups. You know press ups?
Yeah.
Everybody is on press ups, anapita hivi na kiboko pa 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 as you're doing the press ups. Ukianguka utachapwa. Tell me, why was he coming for us every time, telling us he's welcoming us to class 6? Isn't that person sent from you know where? Eish, jamani.
Yet I was expecting he was like how do I say it?
Akahanyaji.
Eh,
That was
Hanyai.
the impression he was giving when we were in class 5. Like, oh, guys, I like you guys, blah, blah, blah. Come to class 6. I got you. He got us. He got us.
I thought it was like it was not like the caning, it was like kujipendekeza, like
He was kujipendekezaing
throwing-
before we saw his true colors.
oh. Me, the problem I had with my primary school teachers, especially some men, when I was in class 8, I was like, what? And then sometimes, because they know a smart child, then they know the dumb ones. So
they're not so clever.
they're not so clever, and they are voluptuous. They have theories. Wameanza kuunga, and then they go, and then the way he's talking to them, and then asking questions about me, and then because there's somebody you cannot just approach and ask some silly stupid question. And then when that girl asked me, I'm like, what? He asked you that? Is he insane? Because wow, what? But walimu wa primary.
I think we should do an episode of vile tulikatiwa na walimu wa primary because they don't even get it happened a lot.
And unajiangalia saizo.
And then right now you look at a child, hata hiyo time ukijiangalia, hiyo time unaona tu mimi ni mtoto, you don't think like now you as a grown up you look at a child
and you wonder
class 6 and you wonder like, what the hell?
What was the teacher thinking?
What was he seeing?
I know I was feeling cool because walimu wananikatia.
Yeah.
Nijua kwanza class 6, 7, 8. Sisi mostly they used to do it class 8. I think very few class 7.
4.
Very
from
few.
Class 4.
And now you look at a child akiwa class 8, hata achana na class 4. Class 8 you're like, what? This is a whole child. What are you trying to do with a child?
Exactly.
And then they used even to inappropriately touch us.
Yeah. Hata hiyo ya kuchapwa matako. Why should girls be beaten at the ass? Me, I was so used, like, from that school, I was so used that we used to be beaten in the ass. Then when I got transferred to another school, I was shocked to see that girls are not supposed to be beaten at the back. Because me, I never thought of it like it's a bad thing because I've grown up knowing that it's normal. And then I go to an all-girls school and I'm like, they don't beat you in the back, they beat your hands. And I'm like, what? They beat your hands? And I'm like, what? In my previous school, there was this girl who used to complain, no, I don't want the teacher to beat my back. And I was like, oh, msichana apenda maringo.
She knew herself. I know my right, honey.
And I was like, hey, this girl is too much. We are used to it. Like, why are you special? Kumbe, it's a thing.
It's a thing. Another thing that I think it's so stupid is these punishments, the caning punishments, my insane punishments.
Yeah.
There's some things that will not discipline the child. It's just wasting the child's time.
Exactly.
Na hiyo kwanza hiyo ya kuchapwa kulingana na viboko umeanguka. Let me tell you, I feel like the people that average au ndio wanastahili wachapwe. The average, from average to the smartest, wengine achana.
Unawatetea.
Because
they are trying.
It's
just not working. Which reminds me about
this girl who used to like always ako kwa vitabu. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Then we had the Jesma, sijui Med Familia, sijui zilikuwa zinaitwa nini, amefanya zote, lakini exam ikikuja
anagonga nje.
yeah, but
Ana miss.
anakuwa wa mwisho kila time, like, bro, just go and play.
Actually,
Just go and play.
but I didn't get it. Like, some people used to be such bookworms,
I know.
but you don't know what happens during exam.
The exam.
Now, normally, when you talk to them, they know.
They know what, and they're not fast.
Like, to say maybe you're in a group discussion, they'll contribute, like, they know. But when it comes to the exam, maybe they had exam phobia.
Hakuna.
I was saying, according to those punishments, there was this teacher who shall not be named, who used to punish people, not to punish like, to punish that so you can learn for your mistake, to punish so that you can feel bad. Yani tu ile feel kukukasirisha. So one day we got late to go to class for evening prep. So obviously that teacher was so smart. He used to go to class, achukue ambie prefect andika list ya all the people in class. So he'll take the list and he'll know who is not in class. So by the time hata kama ulikuwa umejificha hujaonekana, he'll still come back and say you are not on the list, so you are not in class. So we got busted. And then, you know, he knew me. And then he said, since the ones he has caught, he knows me, I'll be the one in charge. He told me, so you guys go and pour water at the parade ground. I told him, okay, cool. Went and I told the other girls, let's wash the parade ground. So we washed it. So he told me, go and pour water, then come and tell me. So we washed it, and then I told him, we have finished. Then he told me, now go and dry the water. I was like, it's already dry. He asked me, who told you to dry the water? I wanted you to pour water so that you can spend the whole evening trying to dry the water.
And then what happened?
So he said, since I already messed it up, you just go to class.
Akiwalimu. Ndio,
he told me, I wanted you guys to suffer.
like, literally alikwambia hivyo, I wanted you guys to
point
suffer.
blank. I wanted you guys to suffer because he wanted us to pour like 20 buckets of water at the parade ground, and then we have to dry it with rags. Sasa niambie how
you're just
how
wasting
long?
more time.
Yeah, we would spend the whole night there in short.
Akiwalimu. Some teachers.
Hey, Jamani, I'm so glad I was the only one who was given the instructions. Since I told the other people instructions that we are not giving.
Some things they make you do. And then na ile punishment ya kuambiwa mwende ukae chini pale uuze mandizi. The way He used to tell us.
Na kulala na matu. Twende tulale nje ya class. Do you remember?
I was never punished that one.
Okay, I was not punished, but people used to be told to go and sleep outside
Outside
at the parade
class.
ground.
Oh, if you found sleeping.
Yes.
Another thing that I think it was just not it. History hata saizi I don't understand why you need to go to the preps and you don't want to, especially the morning preps. Go to the morning prep and sleep.
Kwanza, you remember in school when we were joining, we used to have free time from 4 till supper. Then they introduced another prep at 5.
I know.
I was like, what is this? When will we ever even do our cleaning and our
When
stuff?
will you just relax and do whatever you wanna do? It was just it is too much. I also feel like on weekends, you're not supposed to go for preps. You just chill, relax. If you want to go to class, it's okay. Go to class. If you don't want to go, stay in the dorm, relax, be calm. Nimeshinanga watoto kila time morning prep asubuhi. Kwanza mimi prep asubuhi, I used to sleep all of them. I think that whatever helped me, nile time tuliekewa nini breakfast mid prep. So we used to go to prep at 5 and then we leave at 6:45 and then they changed. Then we started going to prep for like 5 to 4 for 45 something. Then we go back around 6:30 to class and then tunatoka 7:30. Yeah, kuna time ilibadilishwa, alisema watu wanaenda prepo na lala yote.
Oh, I
So
don't
they put
remember.
in they wakagawanyisha prep ya asubuhi. Hey, I used to sleep. I am a night person, so I used to like be in class like 10 hadi 11, then analala at 12, lakini kuamka asubuhi
It's a problem.
nilikuwa nafika hivi naomba.
And then do not make the mistake of being caught sleeping. That's another story. Eish.
Okay, lakini I think then the upbringing especially in schools should be very different.
Yeah.
Schools needs to do better.
Mm.
What else do you think was?
And the same thing of punishment, like being punished for being late to come back to school. And then the worst thing is if you're late, we were supposed to be in school by 6. Or was it by
No,
5?
4:30.
4:30. Okay, you get late, you come there at like 4:35. The punishment for that, you will be outside the class for a whole day just because you were late for 5 minutes.
I was never late. Okay, if I was late, maybe it was just once.
Hey, me, I was
Then the
late.
punishment was
There was a
just
time I was late. And you know, it's not even my fault. Like umengojea fare, unaambiwa inatafutwa. So by the time unaenda, you have to wait. Of course, huwezi rudi shule without fare, utarudi aje, waiting for your parent to come through for you. Si utachelewa. So you go there late. You can't, of course, start telling the teacher, oh, I was waiting. The punishment is punishment. And then that used to be the worst punishment. Juu mtashinda mkipalilia maua.
I never did that one. I think I was only late once and we were not punished.
Yes, we were punished.
I think only once.
Another punishment I was given that was so... Because I had just gone to see my friend's shamba. She was doing agriculture. I went to see how she was growing her crops. And now the home science teacher decided, girl, since you love farming so much, you might as well do it in school. You were told to water all the flowers.
How comes you are getting into all these punishments?
I was punishment prone.
Guy.
I got into so many punishments.
Because maybe the only punishments I can like really remember are like the ones that we used to do for English. Na sinaona hizo we were doing the whole class.
Na hizo mi nilikuwa naponea sana. Hizo like maybe you've not done your assignment, unaponea hizo.
Hata mimi hizo
nilikuwa naponea. Ama tu like za computer, if you didn't pass computer, I used to try my best. I never did a computer punishment.
Hiyo nilikuwa pro. Me and Prudence. Especially Prudence is the one that like taught me. We have done a high school chronicles with her. You can go check her out. She's the one who taught me to be like, computer is not something that you're supposed to be worrying about. You used to get 7s.
Computer used to have, if we were going to do it even up till Form 4, I think it would have boosted my grade.
The 7s and 14s I used to get. And then I used to, alafu tulikuwa tunaletewa computer usiku sana. Tukiletewa computer naekelea hapo na lala ama nafanya the first 30 minutes na lala. I didn't know anything. Sikuwa nasoma computer.
I was so dedicated. I even borrowed textbook.
We are going to drop this thing, so why are you wasting time reading it? You cannot do it.
So like you'd rather do a punishment, and the way they used to be so bad.
We used to do them like a math class. Like 3/4 of the class is doing the punishment, so it wasn't that bad.
I used to fear.
Imagine the
punishment.
The one you mostly she used to tell us to like enda na huko like behind chui.
Kuna time niliona mkipalilia maua nyuma ya Form 2.
Oh no, I didn't do that one. Me only did the nini na huko kwa dorm ama anakuja anaongea vile anataka and then she goes.
I used to think you guys don't respect me because I'm small.
Please. It's the subject you don't respect.
It's not personal.
It's not personal. Like there's no need of me wasting my time reading something that
you're going to drop eventually.
Eventually. We were not doing it up to Form 4 like the whole school. So.
And the way she even used to check our books if we are writing notes.
But I was wasting our time. I think it was supposed to be like this is not competition. I'm just teaching you so that you know. Najua when you're told that, you're even eager. Like, no notes, sasa notes, the basic things. I'm afanya like a package venye. So by the time you're leaving school,
you
you
have
have
a
a
certificate.
ticket for computer packages.
Yeah.
But sasa hiyo ingine ilikuwa upuzi.
Which reminds me something else
Hmm.
that teachers used to do that used to piss me off is embarrassing you in front of others.
Mhm.
Like there was this teacher, she came to class and told a girl to remove her shoes and sit on her table, like the teacher's table. Then she told her to raise her legs up so that we can see that her socks are torn. Like, what's the point of that? Kama ziko torn, si ziko torn ndani ya viatu. Like, why you embarrassing her in front of
In front of everyone.
And then another girl had a skirt, I mean a dress that was torn kidogo tu hapa. She asked, what is this? She put in a cane and then she
torn it kabisa. Najua those behaviors are still in corporate, because you'll find your manager like just saying things to you just to embarrass you in front of everyone. Like, why? And najua too, you don't know, ama like there's something you did, and then you're told maybe like where he was. We had like performance, blah blah blah, that we performed. Then you're like, can you explain to us what happened? Why didn't you? What is? Do you have a reason as to why? What are you? What are you? Unajua easy man in what are your plans? What are you planning to do on this? I don't remember the exact words. And uko like sasa namwambia. So si basically si hivyo tu, ni hivyo wanajaribu tu kukuembarrass in front of everybody.
And make the mistake of telling their supervisor that they did that to you. It will even be worse.
Yeah, utaanza kuandikiwa show cause.
I remember that that same teacher. One day she did like she punished a head girl because she had not colored a map. Like, why are you punishing a child just because she's not colored a map? And it's not all the maps, just one map. She was looking at the books. You know, we used to draw maps and we had to color them.
For what reason?
I don't know. Just learning or whatever. So she punished her for not coloring the one map. So this girl, she felt hurt, so she was crying. The next class was our class teacher who was coming to class. So when he came, he asked her, Joyce, why are you crying? And she was like, oh, I was punished because I had not colored my map. So obvious, the teacher went, because like I'm sure he didn't ask in a bad way. He was just curious. He asked this social studies teacher, like, I found Joyce crying, like what happened? And then this teacher came back and she was like, Joyce, because you're the head girl, you think we cannot be punished? No, because you're just going telling everyone that I punished you. I will give you a punishment that the whole school will see you doing. Our admin block used to be somewhere at the top.
So this Joyce is you?
No, it's not me.
Oh, another person.
It's another Joyce. She was the head girl. It's at the top, pale. So she told her, now you'll take a bucket and water and clean that admin block veranda during lunchtime so that the whole school can see the head girl is doing a punishment. Alafu tuone utanishtaki kwa nani.
So she's punishing her.
Imagine. And it was not even her fault. The teacher, she wanted her to lie to the teacher while she was crying.
Aki walimu wengine. Some teachers. Aki, if you're a teacher right now, please do better.
Yeah, do better.
Do better. And if you're in a place of leadership, not only in school, these things are even happening right now in the offices. Yeah, like sometimes it's not even in the offices. You know, to a casual farmers, casual workers, and then someone is looking down on you. You do something and then they step on it. Those are bad behaviors. Please do better. Do better. Na hii ingine ya walimu kuexpect kuita watoto waende wakawapikie lunch. Hey! I don't know where I was at, but walikuwa napikiwa na wanafunzi.
Which reminds me something.
Na utakula hizo chakula.
Something stupid I used to do ni kuitwa na mwalimu ati nimbomoe nywele. Like
na ulikuwa unasikia vizuri.
Yeah, like
unajua she loves me.
That's why she's calling me.
She want me to undo her hair. Oh, bra, you're getting used.
I was being used. and used and extremely used.
Used.
Or even that
Na maybe
teacher,
atakupatia chai. Unajua
she
she gave
will
her.
she will give me nothing.
Now why were you doing it?
I don't know. And then maybe if she's also very busy,
Hmm?
she was a teacher these smaller children. If she's busy, she'll just call me, come and look at the children. Or when we go for PE, imagine I can count the number of times I ever enjoyed PE with my classmates because she used to tell me, come ufanyishe watoto wangu exercise. Aki yenyewe used to be used.
Ai, hiyo ni
Teacher's
kutumiwa.
pet.
Hiyo ni kutumiwa vibaya.
Teacher's pet. Teacher's puppet.
It is being used.
I was used to be
Being used. Hey. Kuna kitu mzuri kama putting someone on their place. Unaona hata saizi in the corporate, if you're like your supervisor's pet, they will always use you. There are things they're supposed to do, and then they're like, oh, please do this. Oh, Joyce, would you like sijui tick in the attendance, or would you like pull in the report? Like I'm going to give you my logging so that you can pull the report, like the yesterday's report, blah blah blah, and then you submit it. You're like, oh, he's just like me. Oh, she just like me. She want me to learn. Blah, blah, blah. You're getting used.
Totally.
Oh, we have a new team member. I want you to teach them,
Or
to
give
coach
them an
them, to
orientation.
train them, sijui to body learn. You're getting used. I'm getting used. Anyway, what else do you think do we need to add?
I've just remembered I was being used. We can finish this video.
Sikupendwa ni kutumiwa vibaya.
I was so young and stupid.
Don't allow yourself to get used. Speak up. Your voice matter. So I think that's all for now.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Toodles.
Bye.
Like, share, subscribe. See you next time.